I just roll this red in and play for black here.
One.
That's a great shot. I know Joe likes to pick them off a little bit more than some others, but I think he'd be bursting them open here. Try and win the frame one visit.
I think he's an interesting player because he's one of those, he doesn't give that much away sort of facially.
8.
He's not that demonstrative, but very tough. We saw it, of course, at the Crucible against Selby, who he looks up to, and 4 times winner, king of the comeback, all of that stuff. He remained calm to get the match won, but also the match I remember was the semi-finals in Scotland when he beat Neil Robertson. He made a great clearance in the middle of that match, and you know, it's not just doing it, it's doing it when it really matters, isn't it? Under pressure like that, everyone watching, he seems cool.
I've known him since we were kids, and he's always played the same way. He's always had this style, and he's always just never been flustered, never banged a cue, never hit the table or anything. He's always just been
14.
the same Joe, never changed.
So he's got the reds open. He's got himself a chance to get going properly. He had a few false starts in that first frame.
Yeah, if he can make one visit here, I think it'll settle him down quite nicely, because it was a little bit of a nervy nip and tuck first frame. If you can make a nice one visit, yeah, it'll settle you down for the next frame. From here, it's just about keeping a good cue ball, really. All the reds are sitting there waiting. All you have to do is just keep your cue ball under control, and it should be 1-all. I think he'll play the red with the rest now just to get back into perfect position. The other red seems to be a little bit... Well, it had just a touch too much angle.
31.
Such a great area to be in as well. If you're a snooker player, Leicester, obviously Selby, Tom Ford, Louis Heathcote, Ben Wollaston. Good gang of really good professionals around. And it's not that far to travel to other parts of the Midlands as well.
39.
Good response this from losing the frame, obviously the way he did in the last.
46.
Worth saying as well, in this format, the high break can make a difference. If everything else is tied, that's how the placings are decided. So if you could get a big break in here nice and early, you'll have that in his locker.
Quite a short cue action, Joe, as well. There's not really a lot can go wrong with it. You see some players with longer swings and it's a lot more flamboyant and looks better on the eye, so to speak. But with a shorter action like this, there isn't really much that can go wrong. It's very compact and very solid.
Well, there's actually a really big break on there, isn't there? So as I say, that could be something that could make a difference later this evening. He can handle himself as well. He does martial arts, doesn't he? So I mean, he looks sort of mild-mannered, but don't upset him.
Seems too much of a relaxed character to do something like that, doesn't he?
63.
Still needs another red after the black.
It's perfect.
70.
So he's on frame ball there. We're just going to look at table 2 here, because Ryan Davis, who's a young amateur, has taken a 2-0 lead over Stephen Maguire, who of course is the #1 seed there. Got to the quarterfinals at the Crucible a couple of months ago, but in early trouble. Best he can do is a draw.
$71.
Frame should be his, so now it's concentrate on making as big a break as possible.
$78. $79.
He's took these very well, to be fair, Dave. He's never really been in any problems, has he? It's just been dot to dot, really.
Yeah, he's in the groove nicely here.
86.
And for a 145 as well, that'll take some beating.
87.
It's an interesting season for him. He's got himself up to 29 in the world, so top 32. But question, can he, rise further? It's very, very tough to get in the 16 without actually winning something because of the money list. But
94.
if he can start going deep in tournaments, he can certainly head in the right direction.
95.
That can all wait as the season continues. Right now, this is for the century. Great response after losing that close opening frame.
Yeah, very nice break this has been. Nice to see them clear them away now and obviously make a big target.
$103.
Just missed the black here and try and get in behind the red. This looks perfect. It's a lovely shot.
108. Thanks. 109.
I think he's going to have to go in and out of balk. 2 cushions with a touch of right hand side and just try and miss the yellow. In between yellow and brown. He might be able to dig into it enough to just miss that. Oh, he's held it lovely. It's a good shot. Well, the only problem now looks the pink. Pink isn't on the desired side for Joe's. Obviously, he's right-handed.
118.
Possible 1-4-3, which is clearly going to be something very useful to have in your back pocket if it were to come back to high breaks. But for the first frame he's won of the new season, I mean, this is seriously impressive.
125.
See him shot again, just missed the block. Touch your right-hand side and try and get in behind that pink. It's a bit short.
30.
It's a bit short. He's still got a shot in the yellow bag.
Yeah, 130 is still a great target anyway, but let's see if he can make the total clearance. Good effort and a great break that from Joe O'Connor, particularly after losing frame one.